Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Cougars offense will come out first.
Okay, yes.
A quick pass to the left.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads?
No, Ultra Instinct Goku was way longer than that, I think.
The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that.
Yeah.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey,
yes.
See where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Pulls it in, it's Winston.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Yes.
The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw again. Tagged out of the air.
Yep.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And then watch Super.
And the Cougars are flying down the field. From the gun, they'll
try we was locked in on watching them.
Finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
First down, physicality in those football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just shows up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on his defense.
Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they are not expecting. Because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense has to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Houston going up tempo. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Houston. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, you know, this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine really in this game on Wednesday.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Baylor's offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches need.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We interesting to see what they do today.
On the ground, it's locked. He breaks
Oh,
the
that is
tackle.
weak.
Gets it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Well,
To the air on 1st down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
hey, bro,
In most
I will
instances,
never
I would say
forget when
really nice
Goku
decision
did that
by the
Kamehameha to
You've got speed
Kessler.
like this guy has. I think you'd sometimes, instead of
Bruh.
throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go.
Bro, when I saw that, bro, I was jumping up and down.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise.
Like, that was...
Well, you're making a positive out of it.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't tell me that one call.
He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next
Bro, the grinding on the...
On 3rd and 1, he
Yes.
has to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And
He dodged it.
On 3rd down, but now
No, him dodging it, bro. Kamehameha.
This will be their first punt of the afternoon. It's the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact.
What?
Touchdown, Houston. Special teams proving to be special.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up, and this guy got a lot of that play.
That was so
You
cold,
see
and then they repeated
dynamic
it.
play on special teams. You can see the speed. You can see
And they replayed it multiple
the reason
times.
The fans were jacked up
Yeah.
when they signed this guy this year.
You can't tell me that was cold.
On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bears.
That was cold, too.
They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield.
Now, that was cold,
He'll
too.
get it out to the 25, not
Because I was waiting on that. I said, bro, like, we got to get Goku and Frieza teaming up together.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. At the 35, he's got room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Here's the handoff.
Oh, my
He's got some
God.
space. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right down the middle. It's complete. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking deep. He caught it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man,
Phenomenal
that
job
game's
by the
gonna
defense
be
that time, shutting
trash.
down the option play. They knew they were going
They
to
already
see
said them
this
tickets for that
in
game
this
is
game. And all
ridiculous.
week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken.
Yeah, like, yeah, $400.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page.
Well, see,
and
you know, it's the Bears and Packers game.
Get
You know that
just
game
when
is
the ball is near him,
wants
he's
to be
going to make
cheap.
the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. A 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my man.
Breaks away on the left. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Oh,
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just keep slinging it.
Oh.
Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing. Right? So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the Bears will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
These DBs going to give a little cushion. Oh, what a move. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Bears will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the run. right.
could have been fair.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. The short hands. It's Gentry. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's locked. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time he's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third. Here comes the heat.
Oh, that is clean.
Won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the one.
They already going there.
To the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able
They
to
already
find
doing that shit. It's already athletes getting caught up with that.
First half, we just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Third and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Lost one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity.
Got the first himself. There he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, the dip to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep.
Yes, let's go.
Right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bears will hunt it away on fourth down. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. And the returner will be brought down. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Makes the grab. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Makes the grab down the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I feel you know, you don't be finding Madden and bullets like that. It'll make you question believe that you grab that gun in there.
Be wide open like that. You're just making it way too easy for the
I know.
offense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first
That's
down.
the thing, though. Like you say, so they do a lot of damage.
You know, the defense doesn't
So
have
it's
an
just like
answer
you
for
gotta
the
be
slot
like
guy right now. They may want to think about
real
bracketing
scarce
him,
with it.
having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh,
And
that's
this
so
will be
annoying.
incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Got his man downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar! muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exit. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Looking for blockers. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Oh, my God.
Got room at the 35.
It's so right in front
Gets
of
it to
him.
the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bears are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Fires to the big fella.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Makes the grab on the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Oh, better look out.
God, she's going to run it in for it.
Touchdown, Baylor! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Houston offense comes onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams.
That was a good pass.
46, and it'll be a first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Quick completion to the right. At the 35, he's loose. He'll work his way down to the 28.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week.
Touchdown, Houston! Hello! A great catch and run for 6. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. And the Bears headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They're working that left side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. Pulls it in down the middle. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes a connection.
Oh, he couldn't get over that fast enough.
But this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Wants to throw again. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Just threw that one way too far.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. The problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Under fire.
Thank you.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They are deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
On on 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it out fast. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And under critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down.
Oh, yeah, we finna deal with it after this. He ain't hold up. We lay on the ball after this.
To the air on 1st down. Right on the money.
We nailed the ball. I kept saying to myself,
my old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. He caught it.
Serious, please. Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm so excited though.
Oh, we almost got the pick.
5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Looking to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Bears! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Thank you.
Out here to avert
Yeah, we nailed it.
so
I'm good. That's what I should have did from the start.
And the quarterback takes a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it